As shall never end. Different prophecies align with wetin Chioma family dey yarn.
My correct people dem no be small thing o. I see the surprise from wetin I read yesterday. They take align with some other prophecies wey I been don look. So make una leave person. Una just want cloud chase. Una just want this. Una just want that. Talk. So wetin the family come talk and their actions and wetin we hear say happen come show say true the arrow was for Chioma, because na wetin many people talk say that arrow bin be Chioma own. Certainly the family say don decide say Chioma no go dey social media again. Say the hate too much, say the wickedness too much, say she no go dey social media again. No how whether they go delete the account o, I no know. Even Gist Lover sef still get ogbonge advice wey give Chioma and Davido. Now say to at all no go ever bad pass. Say make I bring this story come outside. Wetin una think about this mattress? Could it be an enemy of Chioma? Are they fighting her because of Davido? I mean, because of say Davido say won't put the ring on her own finger. Where is this actually coming from? Alright, so my correct people them. So wetin I go just do now is I go allow una me una hear some of the prophecies. But before I allow una to hear the prophecies, I have to read wetin Gist Lover talk. Yeah, so some lines of wetin Gist Lover talk after I come announce say Davido don marry Chioma. Alright, the second paragraph say Chioma is still trying to be fine and under serious watch, as few weeks before Ifeanyi, her personal room was mysteriously burnt, and the source of the fire was not known till today. So her family decided she won't be coming back to social media anytime soon, so they don't harm her any further. No be small thing o. Even the family know say it's not ordinary. They know say na spiritual. Say e get force wey dey behind all the things wey dey happen. My correct people dem dey still never see clear person. Even though you go condemn, nannies condemn people. Say okay, nobody fit take care of your pikin as your own o. But the level they be say judging the way Nigeria be, many people they get nanny. Even the people say they no hold back like Davido or like Chioma, they get nanny. They get people where they take care of their children. Why all these kind of things no dey occur? Talk more of Davido, where they say about 9 people dey in us when this thing happen. That's all of them. Shh. Nobody fit talk wetin happen to Ifeanyi. Even as the nanny did for prison or be for sale, some people say, now wow, this thing is spiritual. Oh, that nanny just they suffer for nothing. Oh. So we cannot just conclude. But even the family, they follow the reason like that. Alright, so my correct people them, I just want to listen to 1 or 2 prophecies me when I hear. Because these prophecies have been not post about them before, but I just want me when I hear as they just they talk. Say this Matthias say na Chioma head if you carry no be fine your own.
Come back to God and listen to the voice of God. This is what drew my attention to this matter, and I decided to go into prayers to ask God what really happened. And I discovered in the realm of the spirit that this young boy was not really the target. The target was the mother, which is Chioma. The arrow was fired to the mother. God diverted the arrow. Because if that arrow had hit this woman, it would have been a different story now. Davido would have been accused for a different reason for what you did not know they would have accused him. And as I was praying and asking God about this young man, I saw what I saw baffles me. The Lord said to me that I should tell Davido to look for God. Look for God now.
Those who have done this has their reason that they have done. And I want to use this opportunity to give an advice to Davido. Dealing with multiple women are like dealing with entire community or country. Dealing with 2-3 women are like dealing with the whole country. Dealing with few men or dealing with hundreds of men might just be like dealing with people in the classroom. They will understand when you explain some certain things. I am a living witness of what I am telling you now. It is not easy to deal with women, and that is why Quran said that when you have more than one woman, treat them with equal rights and justice. At least that one is stated.
Dear Papa, the enemy is not done yet. Please speed prayers for them. This cry was directed on Chef Chi, but little Ifeanyi saved his mother. He could not live this life without his mom. Please, family and friends and lovers of these young couples, when you pray, remember them. Amen. I am in pain. I am hot. My heart aches. I can't sleep. Such a crazy war. And hello, Amy. The bond between these two has increased more. Nothing can separate them. Chef Chi would have beautiful twins in a short while. The restoration will amaze their beautiful heart. Amen to the life. When I see the prophecy, it says their pikin by say their bond self come kuku increase. That time we never even hear say they don't even go marry. Say their bond can increase even past before. Well, concerning the twins, we're about how many people don't prophesy talk. I'm forced to believe because some of the things where all these prophets, people they talk, you be like say the thing are true. I no one argue again. But my own be say, if you love Chioma, you love Davido. May all of us continue to put them for our prayers. May no evil eye see them again, because this world they very, very wicked. City even just love herself. Go even advise them. No be smart, my correct people them. Make I read them. He say, my lights to Chioma. So I felt I should drop my 1 cent again to Chioma. I do these things not because I am too nosy, but because this social media and we must use it to its full potential, as I know many read me, which is indeed a privilege. The just released news was just legally married. To Davido is a piece of good news and heartfelt and must be admired and praised. But something in that report hit my spine, that her room was razed down by mysterious fire some days before the tragic birth of her son. It paints a picture that I had thought about. This is beyond negligence. The cry of Ifeanyi. There is some fetish stuff playing around. Africa has black powers, which the West call voodoo. Asia has dark powers that the West call mystics. The West has dark powers which they call science and sorcerers. The planet is controlled by these dark agents. Every part has its own. The Bible talks about the fallen angels that were chased away from heaven after the Luciferian rebellion and found aboard in different locations of the earth. So these are facts. Make no mistake.
I believe there is a dark force waging war against this beautiful sister. So for that reason, here is my advice. She should be completely away from social media for some years. Don't post any picture, etc. It's possible. Deactivate her account for now. Limit her friends and associates. Davido should separate his family life from his entertainment life. He shouldn't bring aides, boys, etc. to his matrimonial home. They should have a place where they meet and everyone should go to their houses from there. Or they drop him off at home and go from his gates. None should be allowed into the house he shares with Chioma. If possible, Chioma should get his sister and close cousins to live with her under strict rules. Chioma should be spiritually conscious because she is up against some spiritual powers, I presume. I believe this fight will not end with the cry of Ifeanyi. More to come. The reason she should be strong spiritually, learn to fast and pray herself, not by any pastor. and be watchful. Best advice ever. Everywhere Davido go pack boy. Woo, woo. Separate your business from your family life. That's why people get wetin dem dey call office. No be every time woo. If person wan harm you, no go hard. Those people wey dey cook for you, na just for them to talk to one of them, say see. Tonto Dike that year celebrated her nanny. She hide the nanny. Even for social media, she no post. Na only cake we see. Say she no go post. He said she no even want make people see the face of her nanny, because if they know her nanny, they fit pass through the nanny, harm her son. So we need to be wise. We need to be wise, because even Bible talks say wisdom is profitable to direct. Even some of us will be like say we dey waka church every day. Now problem push us we go find where like this, hide our head. That's why sometimes when I see people they condemn all these men of God, I go say, hey, yeah, they don't know the work where those men they do. Even if not for any other person life, this theories are where they talk so. Now God, now God. Spiritual problem. Leave you go say who you offend. You don't need to offend anybody. Sometimes na your destiny now they don't see you. Then they fight you like this, like so. If not because of insecurity, now I don't limit my days of going to church. Or they go to church on Sunday, I go on Tuesday, I go on Wednesday. Then on Saturday, now for inside my house, then they do the church. So everybody needs to be spiritual for himself. Alright, most people talk. The first person say almost all Davido mamas and side chicks are against chioma and they are pursuing her spiritually. So she has to be spiritually sensitive. The second says, since when I have been following all your accounts, now today choose violence and said something touching and reasonable. Then the next person says, chioma is a small innocent girl who sees the world as a free space, but the world lies in wickedness. Make her mama tie wrapper hold her pikin. This is why I love Regina's mom. I love women who can do anything to see their star shining. Shebi na the same Regina mama wey then they accuse her say she don't go shake some things. She don't go do juju. She don't go do this one. So you mean say make sure my mama go do juju? Well, I don't even believe say Regina mama do anything. But whether she do or whether she no do, I no fit talk for anybody. I know they believe in anything juju. I know they believe anything juju no be real. Be me like 419 something. For me, I believe in God. Now Baba God and I be the Baba, no be juju. Make chioma shall hold God. Make she hold God. Now my own be that. Alright, so thank you for watching. Una stay beautiful. Una bye.